Why you should stop looking for scholarship. It's an irony, right? We have been at the forefront of helping people discover and take advantage of scholarship opportunities for over 10 years. And here I am asking you to stop applying for scholarship. Why is that? I'll tell you why in the next few minutes. But first, let me share a story with you. Few weeks ago, a young man walked into our office to inquire about scholarships. He is the first child of the family, lost his father just after his secondary education and cannot afford tertiary education. He had been applying for undergraduate scholarship for the past 5 years, he said, and it's getting more and more frustrating. His dream of getting a scholarship is fading away and it's depressing. Empathized with his story, I asked him a question: what skills have you developed over these 5 years? His answer was none. Now, there is nothing wrong in being persistent towards a goal. It's the attitude of those who succeed. But there has to be an evaluation mechanism. I will explain that shortly. I believe this young man represents a large number of young people out there. So, in today's video, I will share with you why you should stop looking for scholarship. Note that this video does not apply to everyone. Keep watching to see how it applies to you or not. While you're here, consider subscribing to After School Africa for more insightful videos like this. First, the evaluation mechanism. Let's say you're auditioning for a music talent show. Your goal is to make it into the music industry. The eligibility requirements states that you must have a great voice, have a minimum of secondary school leaving certificate, be between the age of 18 and 25, and so on. Even if you meet all the requirements, it will not guarantee that you will make it into the show. There are many factors involved, like the number of better qualified singers, your confidence before the judges, and so on. The good news for you is that with the right training, guidance, and persistence, your chances of getting accepted increases. But what if you just have an average voice? Then, in that case, the possibility that you will make it through the audition is almost not there, no matter how many times you try. If you evaluate the situation and your qualification properly, you can make a decision to either continue trying or find other alternative into the music industry. In the same way, you have to evaluate your chances of getting a scholarship before devoting your effort into applying. Do you have the qualification? We have shared a lot of success stories of people who have won scholarships locally and internationally. We are proud of the work we do at After School Africa and want more people to continue to win these funding opportunities. But the reality is that just like not everyone can make it through a singing audition, not everyone can win a scholarship. There are qualifications and requirements. You typically need the right academic performance, involvement in extracurricular activities, demonstrable leadership potential, and other specific requirements. If you don't meet the major requirements, no amount of time you spend on applying will get you one. What is your primary goal? Just like the primary goal for entering a music talent audition is to break into the music industry, your main goal for wanting a scholarship is to be able to pay for your education. So, just as singing audition is not the only way into the music business, scholarships are not the only way to get quality education. If you don't have the requisite qualifications scholarship providers are looking for, you want to refocus on other alternatives to funding your education. You may not be able to win a scholarship, but you can get the education without a scholarship. It may not be in your choice study destination and institution, but you can get quality education nonetheless. What skills have you developed over the past years? Now that we have established that the primary reason you want a scholarship is to pay for your education, what other options are there? While it's unfortunate to have spent several years looking to get a scholarship without having the qualifications, all hope is not lost. There are lots of opportunities you can take advantage of, even if you are committed to develop the required qualities to get a scholarship. Also, commit to developing skills you can trade for money. There are many digital skills in demand today. that can pay you well enough to fund your education both locally and internationally, at least at affordable or tuition-free institutions. From social media, digital marketing, search engine optimization, e-commerce to web and app development, software development, data analytics, and many more. You just have to find the skills that interest you, take online courses, and start learning. It's about exploring all possible opportunities. Most young people today don't realize the extent of opportunities staring right in their faces. About 15 years ago, there were few jobs available for students to do while studying, but today you can afford to get a part-time or freelance job that pays you reasonably to take care of your education expenses. Interestingly, location is no restriction for these kinds of jobs. You just have to start looking in the right direction. The reason people look for scholarship is to pay for their school fees and other expenses. If there are other opportunities to raise funds for your education, wouldn't you rather embrace them? If you spend time developing the right skill while earning from it, you may end up discovering a different interest that could propel you to greater success. Don't limit yourself to looking for scholarships, especially if you don't have the necessary advantage to get one. Why you should stop looking for scholarship? The point here is that scholarships requires competitive edge to win. Even if you find a scholarship that accepts C students, you would have to be extraordinary on other areas to qualify for them. If you don't have the major requirements, your chance of winning a scholarship is limited. So stop looking for scholarships and start developing skills today that can take care of and even provide you additional education. And that's it for today. If you got any question or feedback regarding this video, feel free to share in the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, this is likely a good time to subscribe. Until next time, your success.